NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Jags and the Bills on Sunday night primetime.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store. As it'll be the third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hey, Lion!
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And brought down there by Taylor Rapp.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. This a quick pass to Davis. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, Ron!
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Evan Ingram, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose, or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Slot man moves right. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Matt Milano came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here we go,
On play action, Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
23.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Down the left sideline. Curtis Samuel. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 81 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now a 2nd and 10. They run the option left with Lawrence. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. 3rd and 9 here. In motion left is Thomas. Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Hardy set to return. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On play action, Allen. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Josh Hines Allen drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Lawrence will throw.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Pulled in at the 24. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Still 1st down.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Looking long for Thomas.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. These two teams all tied after one. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
2nd down and a yard. A quick throw there is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Lawrence.
Fluck. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Oliver able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Here's Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Again, it's Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
A try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills getting set to go.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Nifty move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
And this is what you want to do in the 1st half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title, so they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Campbell making the catch. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
In motion right, Campbell.
Allen now looks to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. Catch made here by Campbell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Fighting through pressure. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Complete to Washington. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Allen. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Coleman, the man in motion right. Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Allen again. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To the air, Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Campbell. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Lawrence will throw, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. The last of our 3 games on this wild card Sunday. Again, one more to follow tomorrow night as we wrap up an exhilarating 3 days of super wild card weekend. Meanwhile, it's been as tight as we expected our game to be, all even at the half. Who will go on to the divisional round? We'll find out as we send it back out to Brandon and Charles. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now Lawrence. Got an open man. It's Washington. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Washington's got it. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Bills' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This one complete to Coleman. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Samuel in motion. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Cook. And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, obviously you can take the field goal here and tie it, or you can be gutsy. What are you doing?
Oh, man, come on. Let's be gutsy. Let's go get it. Because to me, after this drive in this spot, a field goal feels like a disappointment. Go get it done, and let your team know you're with them.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will tie things at 17 all.
So we're back to even after the short field goal. CD, you like the decision to kick it there?
Well, I'm glad you asked me if I like it and didn't ask me if I love it, because I'm not even sure I like it, but I do get it. First job on this drive, tie the game. They did that, but now they've got to put a challenge to their offense and say, can't settle for 3 anymore, guys. We've got to get the ball in the end zone from here on out.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Lawrence. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. In motion right is Davis. Here's Lawrence. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence going to throw again. That is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. In motion right is Davis. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Second and a couple.
Hey, go.
Again, it's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
Now this time, Allen will throw. It's caught by Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
What's that?
Allen going to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Lawrence to the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Easy. Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Red.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
In motion, the tight end.
A give to Etienne running right.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Another tote for Etienne.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Hey, lion.
Lawrence will throw.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He can't get him down. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He'll drop this. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Hey, Ryan. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Hey, let's go.
ETN on the toss right.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Jaguars have regained the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
They do tack on the extra point as well, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Allen and the Bills now. Down 27-24, a minute 46 to go. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
He's able to get it to Coleman. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Allen. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Allen.
Eluding the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Now Allen.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Throwing, Allen.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Took their shot at going for the win, didn't get it. Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really aggressive and fake it.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
This is 1st and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
On the counter, ETN.
Let's go 52.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.